What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to Spotlight Productions, and today we have a recap of the Oklahoma Sooners game versus the UCLA Bruins as Oklahoma wins 49-21. We'll talk about the game in a minute, but before I get started, I just want to say thank you guys so much for tuning in today. If you guys enjoyed, make sure to leave a like, guys. Come on, let's go hit 20 likes on this video. Go down there, hit that big subscribe button, the red one, and don't forget to ring the notification bell so you always get notified when I upload a video. With all that being said, there's big stuff coming from the channel. You guys have been loving it. The preview for this game, I think it's because the game day was today and everybody was looking it up on YouTube, but it's at 400 views right now, so that's absolutely insane. So thank you guys so much for that. I just want to say you guys are the best. I couldn't have done it without you guys. And the channel's going up from here. We're finally getting back to regular, consistent uploads. And if everything goes well, I think I might be able to do daily with the gaming stuff. And right now, I'm thinking it's going to be 2 Madden 19 videos, whether it's the same series or not. We'll talk about that. And I think the channel updates come Tuesday. Even though I just did one, I didn't realize this in real life stuff is going to be a big deal. So we got that. And then one's NCAA, and then 4 real life videos. So it'll be preview of OU game and top 25 with Octagonal, and then recap with Octagonal and Oklahoma. So I'll talk about that in another video. I just wanted to let you guys know. So if you were here, you got the exclusive access. Sorry, I was getting thumbnail shots. Anyways, so today we have the recap for the Oklahoma Sooners game versus the UCLA Bruins. Won 49-21. I predicted 49-10. So not the worst prediction in the world. It was fairly close. From the looks of it, the game was very fun. Starting off, the first 7 minutes was pretty shaky. UCLA scored a touchdown, but very quickly Oklahoma got right back into it with Rodney Anderson, which we'll talk about him in a little bit, as he scored a touchdown to tie it up. And then towards the end of the first quarter, Marquise Brown scores a 58-yard touchdown. It was a 3rd and 14 situation. It was just a curl route. And really, it was just a great play overall. It might be here for us to watch. I don't think it is. But, and then Kyler Murray had a 10-yard run, which was really good. Third quarter started. Basically, we passed and ran a lot, but it was kind of back and forth a little bit. But we got rolling towards the end. And then Martellus Sutton had an 11-yard touchdown run. E.D. Miller had a 12-yard touchdown reception, which it was really good. If it'll load, I'll show you guys it right here. We'll see if it'll load for you guys. We're going to get an ad, of course. So, I don't know if the audio is recording for this. I don't think it is, but regardless, it really doesn't matter. It's just to get the point across. Sorry about the ad, guys. I really couldn't control that. But, sorry about the crappy internet. It's so bad. But, here it is. So that was a really good moment for A.D. Miller right there. And then C.D. Lamb had so many plays today. We'll talk about his one-hander in a minute. That didn't count, another ad, but he had an amazing, and I mean amazing, one-handed catch. But this touchdown really made up for it. It was barely out of bounds, but this was an amazing touchdown catch right here. He had 7 catches for 146 yards and a touchdown. Okay, we're only 4:17 in, so we're not bad by any means. All right. So here was his touchdown catch, if it would ever load. Sorry if the audio is echoing in the background, but shouldn't be too bad. Here, I'll let it load for a minute. Just watch this. Of course, it skips out on the catch. Sorry, guys. This computer is not very good, to say the least. It does the setup well besides watching videos. I usually just watch videos on my phone. It's that bad. You can just see him in midair. Wow, that was amazing right there. So yeah, that was really good. And then Murray had the second touchdown run, and then I'll just let you guys watch this whole tape. It's probably this probably has Marquise Brown's touchdown and everybody else's. It might just have Kyler Murray's, but it would still show Marquise Brown's. So sorry guys, my voice is really starting to dip. I don't know why, but yeah. Anyways, so here's the highlight reel for whatever they got. Hollywood versus Hollywood. Of course, they would say something like that. Yeah, their quarterback, the one with the high thin, he wasn't very good. Trey Young down there in the Baker's jersey. So here's the start of the game. Guys, I'm so sorry about this absolute crap internet, but of course, it doesn't have any quality settings. All right, we'll give up on that project. We'll just go look at stats. So I decided to do it how I did the last one and do it as this instead of screenshots, just so it's easier for me and I can get it out faster for you guys. Dorian Thompson-Robinson was 16 for 26, 254 yards, averaged about 10 yards per throw and a touchdown. Not bad, actually. Pretty good. Them rushing the ball, they had 129 yards on 50 carries. Their running back had 2 touchdowns. I'm not even going to try to pronounce that last name, but 3.7 in carries, not very good. And their longest run day was only 14 yards, even though that's still not great. Receiving, they had a pretty good day. Not the best, but 254 yards. Wilson had 92 of them. Howard, 53. Coda, 45. Lee, 28. Pakada, 22. And then Kyler Murray, 19 of 33, 306 yards, 9.3 average, 3 touchdowns and 1 interception. That's the difference between Kyler Murray and Baker Mayfield. Baker Mayfield had more of a 11, 12-yard average. Kyler Murray's down there almost under 9. Sorry, guys. Rushing, Kyler Murray, 10 carries, 69 yards, and 2 touchdowns. TJ Pledger, 7 carries, 45 yards. Martelli Sutton, 5 carries, 33 yards, a touchdown. Rodney Anderson, before he left, 6 for 19, 3.2 and a touchdown. Trey Sherman, 7 for 13. The Rodney Anderson situation. It's very sad. I've seen reports of him being out for the season. Rodney Anderson in the past has had terrible injuries, as in 2015 he did something with his leg, I believe, and that cost him his season. He was redshirted. 2016 in spring practice, looking good, but of course I think it was ACL that time, and now it's looking to be something with his knee. So I don't know if we could find reports on it anywhere on the internet, but we can try, I guess. Nah, they don't really got anything about it, so we'll just leave that alone. Anyways, very sad though. Hopefully, it gets better. Receiving, CD Lamb, 7 catches for 164 yards and touchdown. If that one-hander would have counted, that's nuts. But that still is amazing. He's just jumped, man. Somebody put a graphic up that compared it. It looked the exact same. Marquise Brown had 4 catches for 88 yards and a touchdown. He's just so good, so fast. Grant Calcaterra had 3 catches for 26 yards. A.D. Miller, 2 for 25 and a touchdown. Jalen Robinson had 1 for 11. Lee Morris, 1 for 8. Trey Sherman, 1 for 2. That leads up to 306 yards on 3 touchdowns. Defensively, Mark Jackson had half a sack. Chris Bolton had 1.5 sack. He laid out their quarterback. Brandon Riley Hales had 1 sack as well, and Amani Bledsoe. But also Pardell Motley, Justin Broyles. Make sure I don't miss anybody else. sorry, pass deflection. So John Mitchell had half a sack. Ronnie Perkins had a sack. Trey Brown, Trey Norwood, Neville Gallimore, Chris Bolton had two tackle for. Guys, I was in the right category. Or John Mitchell had half a tackle for loss. Ronnie Perkins did have a sack. Trey Norwood, Trey Brown had sacks. Chris Bolton had 1.5 sack. Mark Jackson half sack with 10 tackles and 1 sack for Kenneth Murray. That was a great play. Defense was pretty impressive. I'm not gonna say they're bad, but are good, but they are solid, and I think they can handle the Big 12 finally with people like Rodney Perkins, Brandon Hills, Chris Bolden, Neville Gallimore, Kenneth Mann. We finally are starting to get a defense together, and I think this is the team to do it. Their defense, on the other hand, they didn't have a sack. That tells you quite a bit. They did have 4 tackles for loss, but we had 12 with our 6 sacks. They did have 6 pass deflections, and they got an interception. But I mean, you know what? Life's not perfect, and we won the game by 28 points. Didn't cover the spread, but I mean, was a pretty physical. Yeah, the biggest thing I saw on Twitter and all the other social media platforms is the comparison of how more physical UCLA is than Florida Atlantic. That just it makes a ton of sense. But to say the least, their Holmes got an interception. Trey Brown had a big kick return of 86 yards, had another one for 40. C.D. Lamb had a big 66-yard punt return. And Austin 7 for 7 on PATs, 4 punts, 63 yards, and 1 touchback, 1 side, 24-yard average. Their punter had 8 punts for 362, and 2 touchbacks, 2 inside 20. So, recapping this game, to say the least, we'll go look at team stats real quick. Why not? OU was 7 for 12 on third down. UCLA was 5 for 15. That was one big difference. 27-20 first down ratio. OU had 485. UCLA did have 383, but that's just because of. Oh, sorry guys. Drops something on my mouse, but that's just because of a lot of dumpster time or garbage time towards the end. There's a big one right there, pass differential. I didn't think it was going to be that big, or that OU was going to average only 8.7 per throw, or yard per pass, whatever it's called. Rushing, 179 OU, 129 UCLA. Penalties, about the same. UCLA did have 30 more yards in that department. Yards per rush was definitely a difference. And then their passing was 306 OU, 254 UCLA. Time possession, OU actually was under in that category, 28-44, UCLA 31-16. So to recap this, attendance was 86,402. That was very close to the Florida Atlantic game. I don't have a number, but I'll get you a number. The Florida Atlantic game was, I think, just 86 flat, but it was definitely close. Let me look. I think the total, how many people you can have in there, I'm not sure what the exact number is, but here we go. Okay. Slow internet, guys, I'm telling you. We're going to it, slowly but surely. Oh, okay, that's the amount of people that it can hold. So that's not the official attendance. So if we want the official attendance, Oklahoma. Mechanical keyboard life. That should bring it up. Yep, that's it right there. Okay, so I don't think it was the same. I really don't. That might just be a coincidence. I don't know, but yeah. So There's a rundown of the schedule if you'd like. Times, I think after the Army game, they're just announced by week. But yeah, OU won both these games, and they were both pretty convincing. I'm excited to see if we can get revenge versus Iowa State, another 11 o'clock kickoff, but it's whatever, I guess. Yeah, we'll see if Kyler Murray can keep this up and get us our revenge next game. We might bring out the wall white. I'm not sure. I doubt it because of our alternative uniforms. I would love to see us bring out the red, white, red. That uniform combo is so nice. Or even the red, white, white. Even though we wear it every road game. But that helmet, man, it's so fire. So yeah. Besides that, OU I think played a solid game. Besides a couple of hiccups, Kyler Murray did have a couple of bad throws. The interception, but they had a couple misses. I mean, he didn't complete 34 of his passes, so, or not 34, sorry, 14. So that's not always the best, but it's not terrible by any means. Score updates on the top. Oklahoma State leads USA 17-7. Texas leads Tulsa 14-zip. UCF leads South Carolina State 38-zip. Miami leads Savannah State 36-zip. West Virginia leads Youngstown State 49-17. Clemson leads Texas A&M 14-6. A really good game there. LSU's throttling Southeastern Louisiana. Auburn's throttling Alabama State, I believe is who that is. 7-14 at break for Florida Kentucky. That was me not gonna predict a really good game there. Same for Pitt and Penn State, only 7-6. Stanford jumps out early to a 7-0 lead, but UCLA or USC's trying to score with the ball. And that Michigan State Arizona State game will be good. Other scores, just a little preview. I was just let you guys look at them. We'll recap that all. And the video, which should be coming out tomorrow. I'll talk about the schedule on Tuesday. So, yeah. With all that being said, guys, really good win today. I'm excited to see what's to come from this team. If we go to here, I'll show you guys the stats for the year now. If it'll load up. Kyler Murray has... Oh, it doesn't update per day, so... yeah, unfortunately, I can't get it for you guys right now. So, to say the least... Anderson, if he is out for the season, he'll finish with 11 carries for 119 yards with 3 touchdowns. Trey Sherman is at 20 carries-ish for 70 yards or so. Kennedy Brooks, I don't think he played today. TJ Pledger and Martellus Sutton did for sure. Marquise Brown's at over 200 yards now with 2 touchdowns. Lee Morris has 2 catches. CD Lamb should be at about 200 as well. Michael Jones didn't get a catch. A.D. Miller has a touchdown now. Got one in week 1, so he gets one in week 2 to go along with that. Down the line. With all that said, yeah, there's no defense here, unfortunately. So, yeah, the Rodney Anderson situation, I'll keep you guys informed on that. Really unfortunate to hear. He was a very good player, to say the least. Looks like Trey Sherman will be getting the starts. I would think he's with that play, he could be done. So, looking at the Big 12, Oklahoma's 2-0, TCU's 2-0, Baylor 1-0, Oklahoma State 1-0, going to 2-0 for them. Not hopefully, but they're trying. West Virginia 1-0, Kansas 1-1. They beat Central Michigan to snap their 46 game losing streak on the road, which Kansas until today hasn't won a game on the road since Instagram was made fact from elite college football. So amazing there. Texas Tech 1-1, Kansas State 1-1. Dominant win for Mississippi State. Texas 0-1, Iowa State 0-1. Is the Iowa State game still going? Because I checked, it was 3-3 at halftime. Okay, so they did lose 13-3. A really good effort from the Cyclones, but unfortunately, it just wasn't happening. And Iowa barely goes on to get the win, and a really good defensive effort from both teams. We'll talk about that one at some point probably. But yeah, that sucks for them. Anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, make sure to leave a like, guys. Come on, let's put this channel up. Let's go get us up to 700 subs. We're close. We're closing in on 350 or 650. So that's always awesome. And Murray thinks that OU does have the best offense in the country. I would agree. If you guys did enjoy, turn on the notification bell, guys. You're not subscribed without that. So ring that notification bell so you guys are the first ones here. Shout out for the last video. I don't think it was. I don't know. We'll look into that at some other point. Share with your friends. If you want, you could watch the video multiple times. Helps me out. Helps you out. Entertainment, daily videos. Hopefully, as long as my schedule isn't too bad. With all that being said, I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Have a great rest of your day. Spotlight Productions out.